So I got a couple comments complaining about woke bullshit in movies and games. Now, I personally love woke bullshit. I like inclusivity in media, but in the spirit of Due Discourse December, I'm going to talk about why woke media is a good business move. We are now way past the era of localized media. Every piece of media that you make or that anyone else makes will eventually be available to be seen by everyone in the world that has access to the internet. That means that no matter how culturally distinct your media is, you have to keep the international market in mind. Anime is a fantastic example. It is very largely Japanese culturally, and there are a lot of Japanese ideals embedded into it, but much of anime that comes out today is made with the Western market in mind. And in fact, not only that, the Chinese and Korean markets are becoming a bigger influence in anime as well. Now, when people usually complain about woke bullshit or SJW nonsense, they're usually complaining about diversity. You've all seen the complaints, why does there have to be a queer character here? Why does there have to be a black or Asian character here? Blah 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 blah, same deal we've heard over and over again. Here's why. People who are not white and straight and cis have money. White people are only about 16% of the world's population, and market research shows that when people can see their own race, culture, ethnicity, religion, and sexuality in a piece of media, they come out to it more. They end up buying it more. Think about that from a production standpoint. You stand to increase your return on investment by 10, 20, even 30% just by casting a person of color? You'd be crazy not to do that. It's estimated that about 15% of the world's population is queer in some way. So you could up your investment by a couple percentages just by casting more queer actors and more queer roles. Like, it'd be nice to believe that the people who are making movies and games and other pieces of media are doing this out of the kindness of their hearts and the want to see everyone represented more equally. But they want money! And underrepresented groups have money! Now, of course, the counter-argument is usually, oh, but you'll end up alienating the white fan base. Once again, if that were true, white people are only about 16% of the world's population. You'll make more money catering to not white people than white people. But even so, market research shows that white people are usually not alienated by this. Even though we've heard people make a fuss and complain, market research has shown that overrepresented groups in media have become kind of inured to the idea of not being represented, and so they end up partaking in media that doesn't represent them more than other groups. Or in layman's terms, there's no credible threat that white straight cis people won't partake of your media. So if you really want to make money, be more diverse.